Hey Phoenixes, this is Mr. Bailey. I'm here with another demonstration to show you how to do the graphite transfer method. So the graphite transfer method is really a quick opportunity for you to be able to speed up the process for transferring images. Now, some of you could use transfer paper, which actually has the graphite built into it. You could do the old tracing method, where if you have a light enough paper, you put on tracing paper, use a light-based surface, either a light board or even taping it up to a window. But this is just another one of those opportunities to be able to speed up from your initial drawing to that final paper. So in this case, I'm actually going to be focusing on, for those that are doing the grade repair piece, to be able to speed up their portrait project. So you've got your portrait ready, and we're really just going to focus on the final steps, which are the coloring, your palette, and the shading to build up form. So we start off, we've got our template here, so imagine that this is either a photograph or we've got a drawing that we've worked from. And the materials that you're going to need are tape, your pencil sharpener, and you're going to need at least one graphite pencil. So most of us might have something at home that's like this, or for those of you that are on campus, you have both your pencils or you have access to graphite crayons. Graphite crayons are nice just because it gives a broader stroke, it allows us, but it doesn't mean that you can't do it either way. But you definitely want to be able to use the side of that pencil for the larger areas of graphite. So what I've done, and I've set up my original piece of paper, and I've got my image, and then I've taped here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to end up just flipping it like this. You want to make sure that your paper and your work surface are taped together so that it doesn't shift when you're drawing your contour lines on the top of this. So let me go ahead and just show you. So that was really the step. Now for your graphite transfer, if you look here, this is going to be my positive shape, so this figure. And what I've done is I've taken my graphite pencil, in any place where there's that positive image, I've gone over with that graphite crayon. Now you want to make sure that you don't have any breaks in the line, right? Like this right here. So we want to make sure that we get that out. And keep checking it. So I'm going to come over here because I knew I actually had an issue earlier when I made this demonstration. And there you go. So now we should have enough graphite all over our piece for where we want to go. Now I can do it again with my pencil. It just obviously is going to take a little bit longer, but use the side and it's going to help you get through it a little bit quicker. Okay. Using that 2B pencil or all the way to 6B and even darker if you have some of those leads is going to allow you to have a softer core, and it's going to allow for more graphite onto the page, but you want to have it nice and dark. So once I get that set up, go ahead and flip that over. And this is where you're going to need that nice sharp pencil. I've got my piece set up here. And all it takes is really focusing on any of those areas. Now I'm going to suggest that if you're doing it, do it from black and white, because then you're going to be able to concentrate. But you're just going to go through all those contours, really taking patience into place and following that nice contour. Now when we get to areas of the face, you also want to make sure that you're at least basing out some of your large areas of shadow and highlight. So I'm going to come over here, even into the nose and into the eye, just the basic placement of where some of those things are. I don't need to come in here and add all this detail with the hair, but I do need to know where the hairline is, into the back, again where some of those major highlights are. Really look at the highlights of the lip and how it comes around. Kind of comes up and around. I've got the nostril hole along with the edge of the nostril there. So once you get done, it's going to look like this. So I have a basis of understanding of what my piece looks like. You can make some adjustments when you're drawing, but I have got the basis for my artwork. There you go. So you have the basic contours. Now I'm going to go back in, and my next step is really just to focus on all the shading and the coloring. So good luck.